Under a closed roof here in Milwaukee, we're almost ready for baseball from American Family Field. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show, and it's coming up next. Brandon Woodruff gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher. And if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one.
First pitch, 110.
The 0-1 pitch. Softly hit to short. Barehanded at his knees. What a play. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Kirby Puckett digging in now. First pitch coming, here it is, and it's fouled away.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 0-1 pitch.
The count 1-1.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Twins retired in short order. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. And now here is Robin Yount. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
Here it comes.
0-1.
Now the 1-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. And that's the first out.
Batting second.
Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a hot shot toward third. In there, and their first hit of the season is going to be for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
That brings up Prince Fielder as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Wong, the runner at second with 1 away. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1 and 2 now. Hard on the ground toward short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Wong rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
Standing in now, Ryan Braun, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. From the stretch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Left. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, Dero, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
In is Christian Yelich. Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing. Runners on first with one down. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
2 balls.
Yeah, it
no
looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Now the 2-0. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. One out and a runner on second base. 2-2.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fastball too high. Ball 4.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Next for Milwaukee, Narvaez, and Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. He's set and the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The 0-1. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So here's Avisail Garcia as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Puckett able to track it down for the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Second inning straight ahead here at American Family Field. It's the Brewers 2 and the Twins nothing. Leading off the inning, it'll be Harmon Killebrew as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
And now a pitch on the way.
I got 3-0.
Torrey Hunter will be next. Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike one. The 3-1. And that misses for ball four. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Up next for Minnesota, Torrey Hunter. And now the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Hunter has put together a really nice career to this point in terms of putting the ball over the wall. More than 350 big league home runs. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 0-2 once more. Grounder down the line at third. That's a hit, the first of the year for the Twins.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Oh, 2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Killebrew on second. Hunter on at first with nobody out. A little bouncer. Here's the 2-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next it'll be Mitch Garver. Now the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
The next twin up, Andrelton Simmons. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. from the stretch. Ball one.
Inside.
Two men are on with two men out. That evens it up 1-1. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Now the 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball three.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Two down, runners at first and second. Popped him up. Wong waits on it, and that ends the inning. Twins strand a pair. They're down 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Third baseman, Travis Shaw.
First pitch on the way. High in the air down the right field line. Hunter's got a read on it. One away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
At the plate now, Brandon Woodruff. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Robin. Go.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. And now the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Hunter is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Walter Johnson. 9-1-2 due up.
Walter Johnson.
First pitch of the AB now. Popped up. Narvaez has a play. 1 out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Rod Carew. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball one. I got a ball, one strike.
Changes up on him, and that's in the dirt for a ball. And he lays off again, ball 3.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 2, Luis Arias.
So here is Luis Arias, hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Now to bat, Kirby Puckett. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
In there, strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's located.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Whoa, that's down.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at off the plate for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Swing, and he pops him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a
Now
pitcher
batting,
continuing
first
to
baseman.
make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
To the plate now, Prince Fielder. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
To left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Ryan Braun, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
2 balls.
Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Skied into straightaway right. Hunter's got a read on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they hold a 2-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew.
First baseman, number 3, Harmon Killebrew.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
2-0 now. Weekly hit to third. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 48, Torrey Hunter.
Striding in is Torrey Hunter, a base hit in his first trip. Here's the pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
1-1 the count. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Byron Buxton now, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
And it's fouled away. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Yelich going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run for Byron Buxton. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Twins cut the lead in half here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
The catcher, number 8.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a pitch on the way. And he lays off for ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Brewers 2 and the Twins 1. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And here's Christian Yelich now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that misses 1-1. Fouled off. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
At the plate, Narvaez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Narvaez tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. 2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
So here is Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1-0 pitch on the way.
Oh, that's
And
low.
he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The shortstop, Anderson. Simmons.
Now here's the first offering. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
In now, Walter Johnson. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wind up and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Hey, this has got to be a cool moment for the pitcher right here. He doesn't get an opportunity to work on the offensive side of the ball much. Barely takes BP throughout the course of the season. So what a nice job right there for him to get a big base hit in an early game.
Into the box, Rod Carew, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Fouled away. Johnson leads off first with one away. Two and one now to the Twins' leadoff man. And he fouls this one off. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Minnesota. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw.
Third baseman, Travis.
The pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. A ball and two strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the payoff pitch home. A bouncer to the left side. He's right there. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in now, Brandon Woodruff. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
2-1.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Left side, scooped up. Throw on to Killebrew, 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Robin. Go.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Robin Yount. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Milwaukee leads it 2-1. Now into the box, Kirby Puckett. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Yelich is after it. He can't get there as it falls in.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. A dive, but he's back. To the plate now, Harmon Killebrew, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
0-1, here it comes.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
a great equalizer. The changeup, that was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Up next, Torrey Hunter. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And now the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
1 strike now to Hunter. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Puckett, base runner at first with 1 out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Got him swinging to throw. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So he can't make contact there on strike 3. But meanwhile, the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Next up, Byron Buxton trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Up high. 2-1 now.
Count is 2-1.
The set and the 2-1. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Colton Wong.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
First delivery to him. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Pulled toward right center field. Puckett is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Chris Fielder.
Digging in next, Prince Fielder, 1 for 2. It was an RBI base hit for him back in the first. Now here's the pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now a swinging bunt. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Braun. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. First offering on its way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a flare down the line. And that's in there. Base hit. And the throw from Hunter is too late. He's in there at third base.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
At the plate now, Christian Yelich, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Before the 0-2, look to first. Don't want to forget about it. Swing swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
0-2, here it is.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. Payoff pitch on its way. Pops this one up. And no one will get this one. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he misses ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. He's set. Here it comes.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set. The 0-1.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Fielder, the runner at third. Braun over at second. Narvaez on at first with 2 down. Way outside. 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
One and 2. Here it is.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Two balls, 2 strikes. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Devin Williams is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Manny Pena will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So now into the box is Mitch Garver. He struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Bouncer up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
1 away, and here's the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. And now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's low. That's ball
Well
two.
below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Three-two pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The batter, the pitcher.
Nelson
Your attention,
Cruz
please.
will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 22, Nelson Cruz.
Ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball
Now
one,
a
no
fastball
strike.
a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. And he got him.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
In now, Rod Carew. He grounds it sharply to third. Shaw has it, and the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. One left for Minnesota. Our score remains 2-1.
Seventh inning, correct.
Matt Shoemaker is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Matt Shoemaker.
Last half of the seventh here, and set to go is the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1.
Inside, ball one.
Two and two.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses ball four. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Next, it'll be Manny Pena. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it to Peru at second. To Killebrew, and that completes the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box, Robin Yount. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Brewers go down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Brad Boxberger is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 45, Brad Boxberger.
Now at the plate is Luis Arias, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A ball and a strike.
Look out,
This
1-1.
pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swinging a soft liner. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Into the box now, Kirby Puckett, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Inside ball.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now another 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Stepping in now, Harmon Killebrew. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Arias stands at first with 1 out. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
High in the air down the right field line. Garcia will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
The right fielder, number 48, Torrey.
In is Torrey Hunter. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch of the AB now. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Garcia. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Twins wind up stranding one. They're down 2-1. Here's Colton Wong now.
Leading up for the Brewers, the second baseman, Colton.
Here's the first pitch.
Wong.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Hunter to the track, to the wall. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here for Colton Wong. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Brewers a 3-1 lead.
Everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
At the plate now, Prince Fielder. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
Fielder.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter, 1-2 now. Grounded to third. And there's one away.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
And now Ryan Braun. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. The pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down in front of Hunter, a base hit.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 from 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
To the plate now, Christian Yelich, as he'll take a look at his sinker here, too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
The 2-1 on its way.
Count is 3-1.
Both teams with 6 hits so far.
We got full
Offered
count.
it a low one there, but came up empty.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Lorenzo Cain will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. He's set and the pitch. A pitch out, the throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with two away, but not to be as we get another look. We're back to Wisconsin right after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dan Plesac comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Buxton back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
That's out.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So he sets him down swinging. Byron Buxton becomes the first out of the inning. In now, Mitch Garver. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Count still at 1-2. Fielder trying to get there.
Oh, the old classic two-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Lifted in the air out to right. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2. In now is Andrelton Simmons, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. 41,900 strong on their feet here at American Family Field. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Final strike for the Twins. Fouled off. has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch here for the final out, and the Brewers move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. Milwaukee jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brandon Woodruff earns his first win of the season. Walter Johnson pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Dan Plesac hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Twins, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game: 2 hours and 44 minutes. Our paid attendance at American Family Field this afternoon, 41,900. The Brewers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.